Ready for Sunday night?
Yeah, you know, this is no off season for us. So this is something that for 52 weeks, 51 weeks, we've just been pushing and pushing and pushing, grinding, sticking to the drill, keeping the faith in what we do. Non-stop travel, being away from our homes, and it's all for this. It's all for this moment, the biggest moment of the year. If I can't capitalize this year, I don't know what I'm going to do.
How does it feel being in the world title, main event, back-to-back Wrestlemanias?
It's incredible, right? I mean, it's hard to fathom sometimes. I was telling people I have to pinch myself, try and slap myself, wake up. It feels like a dream. It feels completely godsend. Me and my family are just so incredibly humbled. I come from a family who's been fortunate enough to do some great things in this business, and it just seems like God keeps positioning us and favoring us to continue to push that bar, and hopefully I can just stay healthy and keep doing that.
It's been like working with Triple H, somebody who's been around a long time, still in incredible shape. Somebody who sort of
What's
sets
he
the
like,
bar
23
pretty high.
years old now or something? You get younger? What happened?
Sets the bar pretty high, right?
It's been really cool. You know what I mean? He's a legend. He's done everything you can think of in the ring and out the ring. He has his hands. He's so tied into this business. From a performing standpoint to a business standpoint now that it's shocking how he can do everything. You know what I mean? Like in order to run the business, to perform in the business, to stay in the shape that he is, to be a father. I don't want to put him over too much here. You know what I mean? But he's just an incredible superstar, and I'm looking forward to beating him on Sunday. No, I'm a former football player, so I've had home games and away games, and that's something that I've spoken about it a little more lately. Typically, you only see what you see on Raw. It's a live shot show, and it is what it is. But if you're with me on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before that Monday show, then you'd be really confused at what was happening. Why are they so positive on the weekend? It's Monday, is what it is. Everybody gets pissed. It's not. Everybody's pissed. It's Monday. Nobody wants to go to work. This is my job. I'm going to work. I'm not complaining. No, it is what it is. As long as people are showing up and I have people to perform in front of them, I'm good. I'm happy. That's all I can ask for is for people to show up and watch the show, and that's a love for wrestling. That's why regardless of what anybody says about our fan base, they love wrestling. They love sports entertainment. As long as that continues, we're not going anywhere.
Especially here in Dallas. Dallas, back in the 80s, Dallas was home to the largest wrestling event at the time. Between Ric Flair and Terry Von Erich, they had 60,000 people in the Texas Stadium. They're expecting over 100,000 people here. Have you ever come out, walked to the ring with 100,000 people screaming at you? What do you think your reactions are going to be?
I've been fortunate enough now. This is my fourth Mania. Last year was really big. I think we've had like 70,000. I think there was maybe 80 last year. Just low numbers, man. Just incredible numbers. I was fortunate enough to play some football in college. I played at Clemson in front of 87,000. Been in some big stadiums, but nothing's going to be like AT&T Stadium. Nothing's going to be like Cowboy Stadium. When Vince McMahon and Jerry Jones meet, woos start happening, you know what I mean? But it's going to be the biggest event I've ever performed in, and maybe ever will perform in. So I'm not going to really be, able to speak if I'm ready in that moment until I get to it.
As an NXT graduate, what's your take on the current state of the product, and who are you really watching there?
It's cool because I feel like I didn't get enough of that NXT. It seems like they were doing such great things down there. I think Seth was he was the champ, and then I moved to Big E when I was down there, and then the show started running. But the talent is just so rich, and there's a lot of experience down there too. A lot of journeymen that we brought in to help the company and help keep these traditions alive. So I'm really excited for it. You know, anytime we can spark something new and build some momentum. NXT's done a fabulous job. My only hope is that we don't pick too much from it, because a lot of that talent's starting to come up to the main roster. So like anything else, like any football team year to year, we got to reload. We have to reload that talent and fill those shoes. And it's going to be tough because guys like Neville, guys like Sami Zayn. Finn will probably be up sooner or later. There's a huge vacancy there, and we got to fill it. We got to fill that void.
What do you do to go into the biggest event of the year? What do you do to prepare yourself to go into the biggest event of the year as WrestleMania, or to be the first person in the Royal Rumble? What's your workout? Do you do anything workout-wise differently, or do you?
I stick to my regimen. I'm a former football player, so I've done all kinds of training throughout my day. And especially in my football days and early, wrestling days, a lot of platform stuff. But for me, it was, especially for this man, I had to get this fixed. So we had to get the nose right and be able to breathe first of all. So that was nice, just recovering. To have those 2 weeks off, Triple H, you messed up. You rested me. I was working every night. Now I feel great. So I feel really good, and I'm able to get some quality lifts, and I don't film them all. You know what I mean? I don't film every bench press that I do. But I'm in the gym doing my thing, and I think that it's just being healthy. You know what I mean? Getting those miles off your knees and your elbows. You know what I mean? And just being smart and stretching and getting that nutrition, getting that massage, getting the ART. Because every time you hit that mat, you're taking a little bit off yourself, and it's not easy out there. And that's one thing that's what's so special about this. That's why we do it, because it is so special. This is the biggest moment of my life. I'm not a dumbbell, Triple H. You can't power clean me. I'm gonna resist. You can't do it. You can't. No more guys.
Now that we know how you keep your body in shape, how do you keep your hair on point?
Smart guy. My mom and dad. This is one of the truths. My dad is a genetic freak. He's not losing hair. He's growing hair on his ears now. He's getting more hair. So I think I got a good strong head of hair from my dad, and then a nice mix from my mother as well. But yeah, I'm just. I don't know if they won't have a spot for me if I got hairy ears. You know what I mean? I have to go down to NXT with my hairy ears.
Are you getting a chance to hang out around North Texas at all, or is this just a business trip for you?
It's a little bit of both. I try to rest up as much as possible and get those lifts in. Had a couple chances to eat at a couple different restaurants, but typically we're just in and out of town. You know what I mean? We've been everywhere and seen nothing. So it's always nice to be able to plant down and be in the same location for a couple of days. So Dallas has been incredible. I'm looking forward to the following days, and definitely. And we always come back too. So now I know the town a little better, and hopefully I can build on that.
When you were saying last week, 2 weeks ago, like WWE is a kids show, correct me if it rubbed a lot of people like you regret some of this comment, did it just
I do a lot of interviews, so I don't know if I said that or not, to be honest. I don't remember yesterday, to be honest. But I'm not lying. It's a PG show. It is what it is. And if I did something to rub people the wrong way, well, it seems like I've been doing that for a while now. Whatever.
All right, guys, thanks. We gotta go.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Thanks, man.